Make this video to explain a mod I did to my 1911 that when I expressed it to a competition shooter at the last gun range I was ever at, he was very lenient about it. And what it is a flaw to your safety. Now, the big problem is that anybody who buys a 1911 might not know how to train to actuate the safety in a moment of crisis. And so your brain has never been in that position before. And you might choke and just want to pull the trigger. Well, I found out a way to turn this into a double action by sacrificing the safety in a moment of crisis. See, my safety works just fine. However, I used a solder and sanded down my safety just enough to where the pressure of my finger will turn this into a double action pistol. This will drop and sacrifice the safety if I ever need it to. And it will fire. I mean, it fully functions. It does not catch on the little thing on the hammer. Anyway, whatever they called it, the half cock, I think, right? So I don't get to talk guns much anymore. But for anybody that can train properly, I feel fully safe with this. It's a heavy trigger is what it is. So what you end up doing is you turn this into like double the pressure that it takes for your single action versus a double action. And this will drop and you file down. I can't take it apart right now. I'm just going to explain it. And it just, I mean, I've sacrificed it, I've tested it, and you have to go through and resolder it. That's why you only, it's for an emergency. It's not a scenario where you're just sitting at a gun range and you're having fun. This is fully functional still. I could beat this against a tree and nothing's going to happen to it. But all you got to do is you file it down and you solder. And then you lift up your safety. And if the solder is soft enough and it's adhered, or it's stuck, or it's not fused, right, but chemically bonded, technically, but it's kind of fusion too if you use a rosin type of solder. It depends on what solder you use, obviously, based on the tension and the torque that you want. But all I do is it fits itself. So once you click this, you have to force it up, take it back apart, and then diamond file what is displaced so that everything else functions. But then you have a sacrificial part, a sacrificial safety that helps the 1911 function as a double action.